Can't wait for Sandy Bay. Yes. It's not long now. Not long at all. So we've got 328,000. I think I want to buy a small field. I think I'm going to buy... In order to buy that field, I think we need... well, for the cow shed, I think we need to buy the farm as well. We haven't got enough money for that unless we take out some loans. So that's what we might end up doing. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, it's the same with the truck manufacturers. Yeah, chainsaw. Yes, with Euro Truck and American Truck. For sure. You don't change the settings in cosplay as you're going over what Ewan's already done, so the field is getting sown twice. Seems a waste of seed and fertilizer. Mugen, I agree. I don't know. Maybe when we come to do this next, we'll have a look and see if you can spot something that I can't. Ooh. That's why. I had the cruise control set in too low. That's why it was creeping slowly. Where are you going? Oh, he's finished. Okay. Again, as well, I'm not sure, Mugen, if you only use the seed, so once it's already seeded, I don't think you use it. So it's not. I don't think it's wasting seed and fertilizer, but sure, it's wasting time because Ewan should have finished all this up, but he hasn't. Is it worth to go over these strips? Definitely looks better. Dark, yeah. I don't know. My OCD won't allow me to that little bit over there in the corner. Yeah, I can get away with, but these strips, it would drive me insane. The Modding Classics mod, well, the DLC is coming. Oh, okay. So classic machines, historical. Oh, good. Yeah, maybe the brands are starting to learn about the game. But I noticed when I went to Llama, the big agricultural show here in the UK, that a lot of brands were showcasing some of their machines in actually Farming Simulator. So that was pretty cool to see. So you can actually play around with, say, a sprayer. So they have a field and the tractor with the sprayer, and you can actually sort of see how the sprayer works, and so they're kind of using the game really to showcase their products, which I thought was really clever. Can't wait for the straw add-on that's come in. I had it for FS17. It's really good. Yeah, I never really used it for 17, so I'm looking forward to it and seeing how that is in 19 for sure. I think could do a little bit of a cab view. I'd love to see a forestry DLC from Giants. Again, forestry is something which I haven't really spent a lot of time doing, which I hope to at least touch on during the stream. Not today, but during the streams. Yeah, that all looks okay. Loving this map though. I might have to get it. Is it in the mod section? Mugen, I believe it is. It's Oakfield Farm. As I say, this is my hood. This is my neck of the woods in real life. He's based this on a farm in Gloucestershire, and I live very close to this farm, so it has a lot of good feelings for me. Forestry is my second favourite thing to watch. It's going to be, I think forestry is about as good as my front loading skills. Or you can download it on the mod hub in the game. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Brew has linked the map for you. You might as well see the field yourself. Minecrafter. Yes, I know. We're going to have to figure out what's going on there because it's silly having to sort of tidy up all his work. But we're nearly done now. Oh gosh, oh my god, we're nearly done. Just got this strip. The last bit here. Do you know the farm sim panel Stocko? You on about the wheel? Is it the heavy goods thing? I did get it. As I explained earlier, the panel works fine. The steering wheel and everything else. I'm just not very good at using it myself. I've been playing farming sim for a lot of years, and I've been a bit of a stop. Please start the engine, of course. Turn those beacons on. I've been a keyboard and mouse player for all those years, so it's quite difficult for me to change and use a wheel for this. Forestry to me is a bit frustrating. Yeah, me too. But it's something that I do really want to get into. I know you can make some good money in forestry. The working width must be set wrong in courseplay. Yeah, I'm going to reduce it even further. Chainsaw. Once we come to do a bit of coursework again, courseplay work again, I actually want to repair this. So top tip I mentioned yesterday as well is, especially your seeders more than anything, is that you want to keep these fully repaired because they use more seed and fertilizer if you don't repair them. So if we just jump out here, I can tab across here and then we can repair. Cool. Let's repair everything on this tractor. Cool. Yeah, super important. So keep your equipment in tip-top shape because it will cost you more money in the long run. You should start making silage for the cows and get them and sell them to make extra cash. Sussex, that's exactly what we're doing, mate. We're going to be getting ready. We're going to buy some land, get some grass cut. We've got a few. Let me just detach this. Oh. We've got a few silos or bunkers, I think, on this map. I don't know whether we're going to be allowed to use them. There's one there because we don't actually own our farm. So if I go here and go here, go to lands. Yeah, we don't actually own our. Get off my land. We don't actually own our farm. So if I'm going to buy that, it's 240,000, which is a lot of money. But ideally, I want to buy this as well. So I want to buy that and that, and that's a lot of money. But good news is we're close to harvesting these 3 fields. They're all they're fully seeded now. All we've got to do is just keep on the growth and check out the fertilizing. So we've got there's a few bits and bobs there that needs ploughing. I think you missed out on the plough. That's fine. Doesn't need liming, doesn't need ploughing, and there's no weeds. So fertilizing, just got to get past a day until we start seeing some growth, and then we can fertilize all 3 fields and fast forward the time, and we'll be ready to harvest these 3 fields. So in the lieu of that, I think we can actually buy this now, and then we can maybe purchase this field for some grass, maybe take out a bit of a loan or whatever. But we'll start collecting silage and filling that up. We've also got to get a little front loader as well to help around the farm. So yeah, let's buy this. Ooh, a lot of money. But now we own it, and I think we can use the silage pit now. For the time we can make money with less frustrating doing corn, sunflowers and beans. Yeah, we're getting into all the different crop types for sure. We could also do some contracts. Yeah, that's right. Right, man, I love the seasons mod. I've got the seasons mod installed, but I didn't select it because you know, when you're streaming, certainly playing on your own, the winter months can get quite boring for me. So I haven't got that installed because I want to be able to do something nearly every day. Let's bring this one back in the field, and again we'll repair it and we'll put it away. Can you use a sprayer now too? Yeah, I got a spray, a fertilizer. Yes, we can. It's a pellets. It's not a sprayer. It's a pellet fertilizer, and we can use that once we see some growth on the crop. And let's just put this one away, and we'll fast forward a bit of time. There we go. Cool. Oh, I forgot to repair it. Oh, yes, the pressure washer. That's what we should do. Okay. I'd like to put the pressure washer near here, where I keep repairing everything. So let's purchase that now, shall we? Yeah, I think I'll put it on the side here. So go to here, go to placeables. I remember this from yesterday. Miscellaneous, and yeah, the Karcher. Is it Q&E? Yeah. Let's see where now we own this farm. We can actually place this, which is great. And I think we'll put it. Can I rotate that? Okay, yes. Oh no. How do I rotate that? Hey, Potter Georges, how are you? I hope you're well. I can't rotate that. Oh, hang on. No, the arrow keys are not allowing me to do it. Am I missing something? Okay, I'm just gonna have to put it like that, I think. There we go. Cool. And you can now clean our beautiful tractors. I prefer the sprayers for the capacity. Nichols, yes, it's just getting. I suppose you could get the IBCs, couldn't you, with the liquid fertilizer? I guess I've always gone the pellet route because I don't know why I've gone for the pellet route. You just tend to go with what you know, I suppose. Oh, good, isn't it? Right. What are we going to do now? I think we're going to bypass some time until we start seeing some growth on the fields, and then we're going to be doing some fertilizing. We've got the GPS mod on this one, so we use the GPS mod and see how we get on with that. I should just get out and move this tractor, shouldn't I? Give it a clean. Let's fast forward some time while we're waiting. So I got withering off, just because I don't want the nights in the game. It's really difficult for you guys to see. Any repairs? I think I've repaired everything on here. Oh, no. Yeah, cool. Look at us being productive, eh? You need to buy a tractor, a John Deere. Pilot George, yes, we will at some point, I promise. We'll get a nice green tractor. You got me to Farming Simulator. I watched your first video for SS13 and watched the whole series. Oh, Roaster, thank you. Ah, it's good to hear. I'm glad I showcased the game well enough that you want to play. That's cool. Hey, we got a sub. Minecrafter, thank you so much for the sub. Really, really, really appreciate it. Oh, a Prime sub. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. This isn't cleaning, is it? Oh, it is slowly. Wow. Okay. It took a little while to clean. There we go. So yeah, we're fast forwarding some time. As you can see in the time thing up there. Let's just check for growth. So we're at the sort of first stages. Once we start seeing some growth, we fast forward time a little bit more. And there's a great demand at the sawmill. Oh, it's raining. We're starting to see some growth come through now. So we're probably fast forward until tomorrow. Because trying to... Okay, I think... Is that too dark for you guys? Are you okay with how that looks? Sussex with the emotes. Let's see if we can fertilize. Can we fertilize in the rain? I don't know. God, the weather. That's nice. It's got the windscreen wipers automatic. I like that. You probably couldn't do this in real life, could you? You couldn't probably fertilize in the rain. Yes. Connect. No, gotta connect. Oh, I remember this one. So let's connect you, and then that little wire. That little wire is so important. This thing won't work. Let's refill. There we go. Let's put the cover on so it doesn't get wet. But can you fertilize in the rain? Just lower. That's it. Raise you up. Oh, I know you can't harvest in the rain, but I imagine the fields get so soggy, kind of unbearable. You can do everything but harvest in the rain in game. Yeah, of course. Oh, now it's getting really dark. Oh yeah, we still got it quite fast. Let me just check. I don't want this to overgrow. So I want it to be day. Let's fast forward time. Just keep an eye on the this. I want to see it light so you guys can see. Yeah, it's starting to. We should be okay. There we go. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. There we go. A great demand for eggs. We need to put care wheels on these things. This is an interesting game. Hello's the dog. Yes, it is. We're sort of managing our own farm. Well, I'm trying to manage my own farm. I think we're doing a pretty good job. I need to move the case. We've only got one fertilizer, so you and Zachary can have a little bit of time off. There we go. We'll just swap these wheels to care wheels so we can drive on the crop without damaging them. Customize the wheel setup. Narrow tires. Cool. We've already bought them, so it doesn't cost us anything. Oh, we're going to connect this thing again. Oh. There we go. Much like in real life, you can't get eggs anywhere. Yeah, I know, at the moment. Don't worry, we'll grow some eggs. We'll grow some eggs soon. Don't forget, you can always sleep. Oh, of course, yes. Forgot that. Okay, so just looking at a 9240 combine. Very nice. So all the crops. Oh, do they need weeding as well? Oh yeah, look at that, full of weeds. We've got quite a bit of work to do. We'll get there. The Mod King, I've been watching from FS13. Wow. Well, thank you for your support. Really, really appreciate it. Right then, we're going to set up the GPS mod. So get to the edge of there. Okay. So I've got it turned on. So if I go to Alt S, no, Control S, there we go. Show the lines. Yes, please. Yeah. Load that one. Okay. Please load a track. Alt S. How do I load this one? Is it that button there? How do I load this? You won't be fertilising the weeds. Won't you be fertilising the weeds, Sussex? Yes, I will be. But we're going to be de-weeding it very soon. I think the fertiliser is more important than the weeding. I think. How do I select this? I think that's okay. Hey, Jack Fox 200 2001. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming along. Dark set A and then set B. But I've already saved it, so it should matter of just like click this and then boom. Shouldn't the lines be there already? I can go Alt E. So if we go down this way and then Alt E again. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, does a job. I've got to set the width, I think. It hasn't set the width quite correctly. I forgot to do that. I'll do that now. So the width, Control S, go into this thing, auto width, go back, and okay. Oh yeah, look at it, like a pro, awesome. Oh, Alt R to auto width. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting technical. So it's Alt R auto width. Brilliant. 58,302 litres of beans so far. Wow. Okay, I can't select Alt X because it will put me in the wall. Hey, Kugix, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks so much for sort of joining us today. Let's go around the headlands and then we can do the up and down thingy. Good, good. Just going crazy in quarantine. Well, that's what I'm here for, mate. Hopefully I can relieve you of some boredom. we've had it all today. You know, we've had some front loading skills. You know, we've had a crash with a pallet, and we're fertilizing weeds. So yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this this GPS mod. It's pretty good, isn't it? I know I'm really late to this mod, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. You'll need herbicide spray to get rid of those weeds, as they're too tall for the weeder. Yep, got your chainsaw. That was going to be my next job. I'm going to pop to the shop and get a sprayer, because they're too big. So once the headlands are done, we'll scoot over and use the chainsaw's just everywhere. Well, he's giving me some really good tips. You know, thank you, chainsaw. Yeah, constructive criticism I can handle. That's no problem. No problem at all. Let's go Alt X. There we go. I do like this GPS mod. I think my fields are a little bit too small to get the best out of it. I imagine you know, working on some big American fields with many acres. This would be pretty good. Let's go Alt X again. Ooh. Yeah, good job. Stockoglaws is one of the only other FS players I watch. Oh, chainsaw! Thank you. It isn't for the skills, is it? GPS is amazing for spraying and fertilizing. It is. I suppose it helps just to make sure you cover everything. But yeah, I'm well impressed. I'm well impressed I can use it. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I hope everybody's safe and well during these crazy times, and hopefully keeping you sane with all these videos and streams that we're doing. Ooh. Right, let's have a look. Oh, missed some. I've got to do it. And it looks like canola is nearly ready, so we're going to have to fertilise that at some point. Let's go back this way. Yeah, just watch some of your flight sim videos on YouTube. Makes me go and install that stuff again. Kugix, yes, I know. It's it's really dangerous, isn't it? The amount of money that's spent on flight sim gear and mods and all sorts. It's yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get the whole field covered here. I'm a little bit like you at the moment, all these bits I've missed. There we go. There's a bit right in the corner, and then we're done. Hey, Gray. Good morning. I hope you're well. And we're done. So you just got to do this field down here now. The last field, just before it turns into canola. And again, we'll set up the GPS mod. I think it'll be easier on the other field because this field's a little bit funky. There we go. Okay, so Alt E. Let's dry for a bit. And Alt E twice. There we go. Oh, okay. This may not be the easiest one to use. I haven't even turned it on. Let me go back and turn it on. Thankfully, I'm not destroying the crop with these care wheels. I've all the PMDG stuff. PFPX and some GA aircraft. Oh, cool. You're a bit of a GA nut like me then, Kugix. That's good. But I would check out that on air. Certainly, it looks pretty good. Oh, the Ricky channel's followed. Thank you so much, Ricky. Really appreciate the follow. X-Plane 11, Kugix, yes. I enjoy the X-Plane 11. I'll tell you what, we'll just go around the headlands and we'll do the up down thingy afterwards. I have to go to Stocko, I have to do a little bit of cleaning, but see you and hello, the Great Gamer. Bloom, thank you so much for coming along today. You can catch up with the rest of the stream on YouTube if you so wish. Let's kind of do this. Yeah, now you've got this GPS mod, you know, you can't help but use it. Well, I do fly the 737, 777, B60, the SR22, but also a Typhoon sometimes. I got the AE30 for the X-Plane, and I enjoy that one. But it's been a little while since I've flown anything bigger than sort of GA aircraft. But yeah, I do love my flight sim, and I'm really looking forward to Microsoft Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out soon. GA can be a bit more challenging. Yeah, it can be. I like the fact that you can actually land the aircraft yourself, rather than sort of a computer sort of doing it. That's what I like. Oh, this GPS mod's worth every penny. I don't know why I was moaning at £15,000 to install it. It's worth every penny. Can you imagine trying to work out where you've fertilised and where you haven't? It'd be quite difficult. You can hear it. It gives you a little bit of a warning as well when it gets towards the end of the field. You can hear it go beep beep. I think I've done this. Let me just check. Let's raise that back up. And okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna call that done. If I move the offset slightly smaller, it would have. I think it would have covered everything. So that's just something we can learn. Let's see, is it getting out? Yeah, so go this way. get away this crazy gate. So what we're going to have to do now, because I've fast forwarded time so much. Oh, Alt. Oh, what was it? To switch off. Alt C. Lovely. Yeah, because I've fast forwarded time a bit too much. We're going to have to go get a sprayer with some herbicide and just take out those weeds before the crop fully grows. Otherwise, we're going to get penalised yield-wise, and we don't want that. I just really want to start getting into the habit of using these attachments and then repairing them, because as I say, they do use a lot more fertilizer if they're not repaired, and it takes a few seconds. And now with this tab mod, it's quite easy to repair everything. There we go. Let's go put this back up the top. I also like to fly IFR and the GA ones. I like to fly a ton. The needles. Yeah, IFR or VFR, visual flight rules, is a lot of fun. You sort of follow motorways and things like that. Hey, new follower, Funky Chicken Head. Love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Funky Chicken Head. I'm just filling up all this fertilizer. Oh, where's the pallet still there? And let's go out. And let's take off that little wire, remove the PTO, and then disconnect. Lovely, that's done. Let's pop up to the dealer. Go pick up a sprayer. Now the herbicide. I suppose we have to buy an IBC. I don't think there's any. Well, we're not. Yeah, there's nowhere to fill up. I don't think at the farm with herbicide. I think that's just water, unless it's from there. Can you fill up herbicide from here? I think that's just water, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's water. 2 bales of cotton already. The field's just started. That's it again. Cotton is fairly new for me. I haven't done much with the cotton mod either. May have to have a look at that at some point. Chainsaw, yes, that's what. Yeah, I thought so. So we'll have to buy an IBC of herbicide. We can fill up at the dealer. Just leave the IBC there. So I left the care wheels on because we're going to have to drive all over the crop once more to get rid of all those pesky weeds. And then we're in a good position then. But yeah, I do love this map. Beautiful. It's a bit concerning in that, yeah, we got 82,000, and I do want to start sort of collecting some grass, putting them into the silo, so we can create some silage. Another way of doing it is we can bale it. We can bale it into silage. That might be probably the quickest way of doing it first. So we may do that as well. And then once we've got a bit of silage up together, a bit of hay, and some straw, we look at getting some cows. But we've got to get all that stuff up together first before we get cows. And buy ourselves a little TMR or total mix ration mixer. And yeah, so there's plenty to do. While we're doing all that, you know, myself, Ewan, Zachary, and Mary Jane are going to continue with with working the 3 fields and keep generating some money to spend, because we haven't got a lot. Saying that, we've got our own farm, we've paid for the land, and we've got 3 fields. We've got 2 tractors. We've got all the attachments we need. We've got a combine harvester. We haven't done too bad with the money. And I think we can take another $500,000 if we need to in loans, I believe. But when you go past midnight, you pay a lot of interest on the loans. Alf on the shelf. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you're well. Krone is expensive. The Model Express is just 25k, just a lease, but at 1,700 per litre on normal economy, 2,000. It makes a lot of money. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Is that 20 grand? Is that 20,000 per litre? Wow. Yeah, but how much debt are you in? I'm in debt of I think it's 250,000 for the loan. Okay, let's buy ourselves a sprayer, crop protection. Don't want it too big. 36, 24. I think that's just a front tank for this thing. How much is that? 38. I haven't got. Oh, I've got a front attachment on the Ford. I don't think we need it. I think we'll buy this. And okay, the front attachment's gone, but we did have a front attachment for the Ford. We also need some herbicide as well. Let's just get some pallets of herbicide tank. What else? What other options have we got? I can't remember.